On Saturday, January 24th, 2021, HBO Max and Warner Brothers release the first official trailer of Godzilla vs. Kong. Was it any good? See for yourself.
This is our only chance. We have to take it. We need Kong. The world needs him to stop what's coming. And this child, she's the only one he'll communicate with.
I knew that they had a bond. She had nowhere to go, so I made a promise to protect her. And I think that in some way, Kong did the same. It's Godzilla.
These are dangerous times.
Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people and we don't know why.
There's something provoking him that we're not seeing here.
I'm of the same opinion.
The myths are real. There was a war. And they're the last ones standing.
I keep reaching for greatness because I'm built from it.
Who bows to who?
Nobody gonna stop me. Here we go.
Kong bows to no one.
Here we go.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Ricardo Acosta. Welcome to another episode of Filmtopia. And let me just start off by saying, wow. Holy. That trailer looked bananas. I do not know if you guys saw, but if you go check out this video right here, my live stream reaction, towards the end, I asked a particular question. And I scrubbed through the trailer and I didn't see it once I mentioned it. But after further review, we have something. So I scoured Twitter and we're trying to see if MECHAGODZILLA is in this movie. Obviously, the movie's called Godzilla vs. Kong, but guess what? It's a little hard to see Godzilla, a protagonist, and King Kong, a protagonist, dueling it out, right? There's always got to be a bigger and badder villain that they end up joining forces and trying to defeat. So with that said, MECHAGODZILLA would make the most sense. Now, if you're not familiar, MECHAGODZILLA is basically a war machine version of Godzilla, an extraterrestrial at times, depending on where you've seen him. But Godzilla doesn't like him, and MECHAGODZILLA doesn't like Godzilla. So I have a little bit of evidence to further exemplify what I'm talking about. Check it out. So if you go on Twitter and you type in MECHAGODZILLA, you will see that in this particular part, I think this happened in the beginning part of Godzilla, the trailer. You see this right here, and that definitely looks like a mecha, a armored up version of Godzilla. Now, yes, it is still just a theory. Obviously, It's the first trailer. We're not sure. But for being the first trailer, I will say this. It looked amazing. It felt amazing. And I just wish we could go watch this in theaters. This is one of those movies where it's a blockbuster, but this one needs to be viewed in theaters. Unfortunately, I do not foresee March, because that's when this movie comes out, for times to have gotten better enough for the movie theaters to have opened up and display this movie. Now, this is the second movie on, or at least the second blockbuster that HBO Max and Warner Brothers will be putting both same day in theaters and on HBO Max, the streaming service. The implications for this movie is pretty huge. If you didn't already know, Wonder Woman 1984 was not a smash hit with HBO Max subscribers. Now, Warner Brothers had high hopes for that movie, but unfortunately it did not pull as many subscribers as they wished. Because of that, this movie has so much riding on it because they need to see if this model can work, the same day theater and HBO Max model. I think this movie has the potential to do well on HBO Max because of the fact that this is not a movie that has much comic book lore, that too much of a universe riding on it, even though they are creating this Godzilla monster universe. It's just, realistically speaking, it's not as big as an MCU or a DCEU, and because of that, I think this has the potential to do really well because there's not much, there aren't many expectations, to be quite honest. We just want to see some pretty badass stuff happen in a 2-hour movie and a lot of action and a lot of monsters. And if we get that, and I'm pretty sure from the trailer that's exactly what we're going to get, this movie can and will do very, very well. So with that said, I want to know what you think of the trailer. I want to know where you think this is all going. And I want to know if you think that I'm maybe reaching, or if maybe I'm onto something, if Twitter is onto something about this whole MECHAGODZILLA thing. Now, I don't know. We'll find out. But we'll wrap it up here. Go ahead and leave a comment down below about what you thought about the movie, but more importantly, who do you think is going to win the matchup between Godzilla and King Kong? I do not know yet, but I'm putting my money on King Kong. And the reason why is because I know Godzilla should win. He's way more powerful. But because this is a movie, you have to understand they need to juice this out, and we need a Godzilla versus Kong 2. But anyways, my name is Ricardo Costa. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. I would love to have you. We talk about movies, TV, and streaming news all the time in one place, from me to you. And I would love to have you. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do, because I live stream every Friday night when WandaVision comes out, a new episode, and we have a cool, fun time, and we just talk about everything that happened and everything that possibly can happen, and we just start theorizing, and it's a whole mess of fun. And check this video out right here. I think if you come join us, you'll have a good time. So anyways, I gotta go. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday, and catch you next time. Peace.